Hello to all my beautiful neighbors. Welcome to Brit's Block. I am Brit. As you come in, please like the video. It helps me to get in the algorithm so more people are able to see my video. Also, if you have not hit that little red button, go ahead and hit that button, child, and come on the Brit's Block and find out what's going on. I have plenty of room. And make sure you hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be informed. So y'all, I know it's been a week, but I'm still here, and I love my neighbors. And PSA, public service announcement, excuse me already for this alarm. It has a mind of its own. It'll come on for like 30 minutes, maybe, or a day, and it goes back out. So I have somebody coming to fix it for me. But I want to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville season 8. Episode 6, I'm sorry. And I'm just giving my thoughts. You know, people say, do reviews, I'm just giving my thoughts. Well, it started with Trish and Ken, He-Man and Wonder Woman. And I went back on her Facebook page being nosy, like everybody else. And I'm kind of leery because when I look at her Facebook page, they only go back to February of 2023 that they had like 2 pictures together throughout the year, and I didn't see any in 2022. And like February 2024, you know, when all this got ready to pop off about them coming to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville, they got pictures galore. You know, so it's like I really want to know how long they've been together, because I can understand both sides in this scenario. With Ken, this man truly seem or say he love her, and he want her to get divorced. You know, it's like, I want to marry you. Show me that you love me. At least get the paperwork started to show me that it's somewhere down the line we gonna get married. You know, and it's like, don't nobody want to hang on to somebody and I'm just your option. If I can't be your priority, then I'm not gonna be your option. And if we say we've been in this relationship 2 or 3 years, I'm not hanging on no more than that. Especially when you ain't even thought about, or y'all talked about signing some papers. So I can understand where you're coming from. You know, do you choose me or not? Let me know. Cause if so, I can get broom out of here, gone. And then with Trisha, I understand, because marriage is a job. It's a full-time job. I've been married before, and if anybody else here married, we all know that, well, my opinion, should I say, it's a full-time job. You don't get no days off. Ain't no vacation time. You don't get no sick time. You in it for the long haul. And I know that she was saying that her husband wasn't really there for her when she needed him most. So I wonder, is it that fear kicked in? Because her parents died in 7 months between each other. And that's when you need somebody the most. I ain't lying. I am not lying. You need somebody the most at that time. My mama died 3 years ago. And I think that first month or 2, I didn't sleep. I walked all night long. I would have meltdowns even to this day for the things that I've been through. You know, it's like I want my mama. I need my mama. So it's some days you have rough days. And if you my spouse, I need you. You know, and you got time for everybody else but for me. So it's like, is it fear that's holding her from signing them papers, or is it she just don't know, or she don't want to be married again? But whatever the case may be, I'm like Ken. Make your mind up. Make your decision up. You hold this man's life up. Life is too short. And you hold his life up if you don't want to marry him. So come up with something. Like she said, she gonna talk to her husband. I really hope that she do. So then it came to Nell Fletcher and Chris. And they was talking about the party that Nell is having for her birthday, and their guest list, you know, and making sure that people will get along. You ain't got to get along. Because if you don't get along, you can get out. Goodbye. Because she was talking about, issue with Stormy and Tisha. Them not getting along since the reunion. One of them cut up. They both got to go. And we already know that she didn't invite Martell because he unhinged. And we already know he had been in there trying to start some mess because that thing is crazy. Just bipolar. And then he didn't need to be there anyway. And then they talk about, about Lexi. And Chris was just saying how he tried to reach out to her. Listening to the blogger that she was on, Lexi not ready, for him to reach out to her. And that's good. And if he really is trying to reach out to her, that's great because that's something that's needed. But Lexi got so many issues, a past hurt, and her mind being played with from her mama. I believe that. Because a lot of times, if you ain't in the house with that parent, and you in the house with your other parent, they the one molding you and shaping your thoughts. Yeah, he might not have been there present all the time, but they lived in two different states, and I'm keep saying that. But a lot of thoughts that she have, and a lot of things she was saying then, you could tell that she got that from her mama. And then mixed in with all the other hurting thoughts she got, she ain't ready to settle this. So I feel bad for Chris, but I do pray that one day she will get some help and she will settle that bond with her dad, especially if he trying to have one with her. But until she gets some help, he might well go ahead and just keep pray for her. That's all I can say. And then it was Maurice and Kimmy, Tisha and Marceau. Maurice, I wouldn't marry him. Caillou is exactly what Caillou is. A cartoon character, a kid. Because here he is telling Marsha over here, well, Kimmy, I'm telling her to give you a chance to do her build up. And Kimmy like, look, I got a business mind and I need somebody that's gonna get on the job. So Marceau giving her this side look like, you don't want to use me? And she said, look, I got somebody doing the drawings for me and getting that together, this build up, and I need a builder. She said, when y'all did Mommy's project, you was lackadaisical on it. Basically, you didn't I gotta call you, when you gonna get this done, when you gonna get that done. She said, so when it comes to my building, I'ma ask you, I'ma be on your back, when you gonna get that done. And Marceau, well, when it's something that I'm paying out, I don't really do the job. Whether you paying out something or you getting paid, you need to do the job. If somebody got you building something, then that's what you're supposed to do. And if it was me, in my opinion, he couldn't build me nothing with some popsicle sticks and Elmer glue. He couldn't even build me a box with some popsicle sticks and some Elmer glue. Because even Kimmy see that with Zen Garden, he was behind on that. When it was supposed to be finished, it was not finished. So if her name is on this and her money going towards that, she wants somebody that's going to do the job and do it right. And I mean right. And finish it. He'll start a project and don't get it done. So like she said, you put a bid in there, then we'll see. And then here, well, when my bid come through, I don't care how low you lowball it. I wouldn't choose him. Because if he try to lowball it as low as he can, it's going to be something missing and something messed up. And then I got a question. Because they keep saying scopes. But if you look at the video that Tisha put up the other day on IG, that sign said Scott. So has Scott Realty bought out Scope and changed the name to it? Because they saying Scope on here, but they showing Scott on the signs. So I want to know, have they bought out their own business now? And how did you do that? How did you even manage that? All the lawsuits y'all got. So then they went into Courtney and He-Man, Ken. And they started talking about him dating Trisha and her still not getting a divorce. Courtney gonna ask him, talking about, well, did you ask her to marry you? Why? Why would I ask somebody that's still married and still legally married to marry me? When you finalize some papers, then I can put a ring on it. But as of now, you ain't ready. Courtney about to make me think he's slow. And then they was talking about Martell acting as though he didn't know Trisha. That girl name be confused me. Martell acting as he didn't know. Well, you know, Martell, he act like he's slow anyway. But he probably didn't want to tell nobody that she might have been one of his side pieces back in the day. We never know. Because Martell, we know, is a 304. So we can't really say whether or not, you know, how that really go. But he was like, you know, I don't want my baby to be out here, you know, looking crazy. Which I can understand. He trying to take up for her and her reputation. Because we already know how Martell is. But that's a whole nother story in itself. They kind of could have saved this part. This little scene right here, they could have saved that. But since they want to play it, I'm just going to talk about it, give my thoughts on it. And then it's Stormy and Courtney, He-Man and Wonder Woman, and one Sprinter. And then you got Tisha and Marceau, and Kimmy and Maurice and the other Sprinters on their way to the party, to Nell's birthday party. When did Stormy become Dolly Parton? I said, look at old Dolly on here. Honey, she got her boobies out and this big blonde hair. That's hairstyle is not made for Stormy. You know, not that she was going to an elegant event, but no, she look like Dolly Parton, in my opinion. But anyway, Trisha was talking about, you know, Nell and the things that Stormy said about Nell and not Stormy, that Tisha said about Nell and Stormy. Now Trisha gonna be a little messy, cause I see she'll carry a dog a bone, and she was just telling her, you know, what you know Trisha said, and Stormy was like, you know, what, you know, find out what she said about her. And then in the other van, Tisha, well, her little whining self was talking about Stormy sending them a message. I would love, you know, she's so over dramatic, because I don't think Stormy said all that in that way to make it seem like she was just begging for them to come to her Valentine's gala. So I don't even know why she was acting like, you know, oh, they really want us here, because that ain't true. Most likely this was being recorded and Stormy was just trying to reach out to them, being nice, you know, and probably didn't want to be nice, nasty, and invite them to come. But she was just trying to make it all over dramatic, and you know how deep Marceau is. You know, I wouldn't go nowhere, and we've had this little falling out, and a lot of stuff that was said at the reunion, it was said on their part. Now she did call him a bitch. Now that's honest, but that's a true statement though, because that's exactly what Marceau act like. But a lot of stuff that was said underhanded and nasty was thrown from their side. So they get to the birthday party. The Scotts get there first. When I tell you, these are some of the messiest people I have ever saw in my life. And we already know they was on that Sprinter getting a little liquid courage in them, because all of them need AA. The Scotts 1.0 and 2.0 need AA. And we learned that with Maurice especially. And Marceau always got a glass or a cup stuck to his hand like he got Velcro in there. So they come in greeting everybody, and then they want to start talking about Lexi. Y'all already know that girl was not going to be there, so what was the point of even bringing that up? Everybody named Mama. I don't care if you could be on Mars knew about the interview that Lexi had. So it's like, why even bringing that up? Y'all know that girl wasn't going to be there. Y'all so messy. I mean, leave that issue alone. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all. So stop being nosy, because y'all got enough issues as it is. So Don't bring up nobody else issues. Then when Mel come in, Tisha like, hey Mel, how you doing? Here go Marceau, you said you had something to say to him. And she did. But she didn't want to talk about it in your face. And that was not the time or place, and Mel told her that. And I'm so glad she said that. It ain't the time or place for the conversation that I want to have with Marceau. The issue that I have with him, I got this under control. What you need to do is pipe down, get back there, and chill out. This girl right here is hype. Then they all, Nell come in, all hyped up, cute as she want to be. And they all get together, the girls get together and sit down having a conversation. And Lil Wanda is sitting over there with them. You ain't see Wanda, but her name is Watisha. Her name is Watisha now. Nell said something. Tisha wanna buck up. Lil Nell. And she's like, it's Nell. No, Lil Nell. And when Nell was like, what you come to me like that for? But if you notice, when Nell said to Tisha, she kind of like fell back, like, wait a minute, what do I say? And she kind of like paused, like, I can't. I can't. Being smart. But Tisha better stop being like her mama. Sitting around there, y'all get liquid courage, then you want to run your mouth. But soon as somebody jump up finna whoop your ass, then you think somebody done you wrong. Now, I can't understand when you sober, why you can't say the things that you need to say. Because when you drunk and you say the things you say, whatever fall out your mouth, you can't go back and pick it up. If I say something hurtful to somebody and I'm drunk, or whatever, inebriated, however you want to say this, I can't go back and retract the words that I say, because once something falls out your mouth hurtful, you can't put it back. And that's when Tisha and Wanda seem to have the most courage, when they drinking something. Then your mouth get loose, and then when you go back and look at what you done said, then you like, dang, I can't believe I said that. Yeah, you said it. You in that bottle of that filth, a gin, or Crown Royal, or what's that, monkey on your back, it's speaking for you. So then Storm was like, what issue, do you have with Nell? But hold on, let me go back. That Melody had me over here in tears. That chick put her glasses on, ain't in it, and she was just dancing like, what? Ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh yeah, that's my song right there. I'm like, Mel, y'all keep her carrying on. But then after so long, when she started with Stormy, Mel was like, okay, this is my cue to leave. She took her shades off, and she looking like, okay, it's time for me to go, because it's too much going on. And I'm like, man, I will be with her out the door. I don't like mess. I don't like drama. I can't stand it, because I know the other part of me, so I like to let her lay low. Then she want to start it with Stormy. It's like, there you go. Even Kimmy said, Latisha is coming up. And I don't mean no L-A, I mean L-I-E, Latisha was coming up, because she been drinking too much. But then she want to start with Stormy about the reunion. Why you want to invite us to something, but then how you went on about the reunion. I guess she don't realize that y'all started that mess at the reunion. I could be on Stormy's side this one time. Stormy really didn't start that much. Because even when she said something about the pills, she just backed down. Because my thing is, all this time, I would have been trying to figure out a long time ago what you mean about me being on pills. Because it's not making me look good. So everybody wonder like, what's she saying? We all want to know. But Tisha still again didn't have no words, or didn't have nothing to say, about what she was saying. She didn't have no answer for that. Because back then she was making it up. And still is today. But she gonna learn one day to keep that mouth shut before she get popped in. But y'all, that was it for this episode. But somebody really better tell Tisha, just pipe down and stop trying to be Lil Wanda, one Tisha, because she gonna end up getting popped about that mouth. when you get drunk or get some liquid courage in you, then you got all the mouth in the world. But people ain't gonna keep letting you come across to them sideways and slick like that. So she might well stop that. And then I hope that Ken and Trisha can get their stuff together. She can decide on whether she want to be with him. He can decide on whether he gonna stay or not and move on. And my biggest prayer is that one day Lexi can get past the issue that she got with her daddy and they can figure out some way to work it. And again, with Kimmy being a business-minded person and wanting her build out to be right, I would not let Marceau build me a box with some popsicle sticks and Elmer's glue, because it would fall apart. And you already know you ain't gonna get it in time, because you already see, she even said it in the confessional. She see how long it take for Marceau to build and what he has done and has not finished. So I would not invest my money in something I know ain't gonna get in time and it's not gonna be right. But y'all, that's all I got for you. I love all my neighbors, y'all. I am trying to get back up on these videos like I should, so please forgive me, but Britt is still in the building. So I love y'all, and you already know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day on purpose.
She got the news, the stories. Come over here.